Yo, how's it going everyone? It's me, Arctic. Today's video we're going to be going over a build guide for Raiden using the Grasscutters Light. Now, I'm also going to be doing a build guide on other weapons like the Serpent Spine, also like Staff of Homa for example. But yeah, today's video we're going to be talking about the Grasscutters Light and why this is going to be good on Raiden Shogun. I will also be showing you guys my build with my current artifacts that I have already farmed out right now. If you are new to the channel, I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. We're making some pretty good progress on our way to there. Anyway, let's get back to the video. So basically, with Grasscutters Light, this weapon is going to factor in very nicely with Raiden Shogun's kit. It basically comes with some energy recharge, and its base attack is pretty good. And basically, this is going to allow you to increase the amount of energy recharge that you have on your Raiden Shogun. Energy recharge is one of her best stats to go with. And thanks to its passive right here, you get attack increased based on 28% of your energy recharge over the base 100. You can get a maximum bonus of 80 attack. You gain 30 energy recharge for 12 seconds after using an elemental burst. And that 30% is actually pretty nice after you cast your elemental burst. It's really actually good. In terms of how this is going to be good with Raiden, it's going to be very good because its base stat is energy recharge, and energy recharge is going to be converted into a electrocharge damage bonus for Raiden Shogun, but you're also giving it an attack increase bonus. So effectively what this allows you to do is allows you to run a little bit less attack percent on like artifacts, something like that. You could potentially run like a energy recharge timepiece, however I still am going attack percent timepiece with my current build that I have right now. But basically this allows you to focus more on your energy recharge than you normally would be able to. Okay, and as for the build and notes that I have for this weapon, you can see that its basic passive right here, and its base stats are pretty good. And then max passive gains that you can potentially gain, you need 385% energy recharge needed for its maximum 80% damage boost basically right there to max out the passive gains. That'll also give you 114 electro damage, but I don't recommend this, and it's actually impossible to get all the way that high because you also lose out on like crit stats if you go all ER percent as well. What I recommend more so is targeting around 250% energy recharge-ish, and that'll end up getting you like 60% electro damage and also 42% attack instead of like 80% attack. 40% attack extra for having that high of ER really isn't worth it. And so this honestly is a very well balanced weapon if you decide to run energy recharge at about around this area. Honestly, I would recommend around 200% as a baseline because the weapon passive does give you another 30%. But on my build, I have like 120%, and yeah, 219% right here. Total ER is what I have, and this is what I'm going to have constantly without passive up. As for my build right here, my base attack with level 90 on both of these weapons is going to be 945. I have a little bit of flat attack, some attack percent. 83% is a good place to start with because you're also getting a good amount of attack from this weapon as well, and it'll basically get you over that 100% attack that is generally recommended. My crit rate 34%, and this is including the base stats. 34% and also 140 crit damage right here, and then the electro and then the energy recharge I'm getting from artifacts is 64%, so I'm at 164 on my energy recharge stat on base without this weapon even equipped. And so with the Grasscutters Light's passive, I have done some calculations right here. So with my static amount, and this is without the passive up, basically without the energy recharge bonus after your ult up, I basically get 33% more attack percent, and it's going to put my total up to 117. And then if the after your ult is up, you get 42% attack, and it's going to put that up to 125% attack, which is actually a really good spot to have your character in. I think the usual recommended is like 120-ish for your attack percent. Basically, in my total build right here, my total attack is going to be 2,120, and I'm going to have 121% electro damage. And then after I do my ults, I'm going to gain another 3% electro damage, and I gain a little bit more attack. Boosting my energy recharge with my Electro Traveler, so that's basically going to end up boosting my attack percent gains from this weapon's passive up to 55%. Total is going to be 138% attack, for a total of 2,319 base attack right here. And also I do plan on boosting my electro damage with a Kazuha, and I feel like that is going to be a very valuable thing. he boosted by 33%, so my total maximum possible electro damage that I can get is going to be 185% electro damage, and it's going to actually be pretty crazy. Basically, shoot for around 200% energy recharge. It's really going to balance your build out. You can potentially go a little bit higher into like crit stats or a little bit more into attack percent. I would still recommend building it like a normal character. However, basically what this weapon does is basically makes it to where you are able to actually put more energy recharge. So this can be good for like a 4-piece emblem set build if you are going for just her ult damage and a little bit of her auto attacks. That can actually work pretty decently. Well, my build that I'm going with is I'm going 2-piece emblem, 2-piece attack percent on a Glad set, and that is what I'm going to actually be running. And I think people in the beta have actually tested that out, and it's pretty good with Grasscutters actually. But if you guys liked the video, a like down below is very much appreciated. I will be doing a guide for Skyward Spine and how to focus your build around that, because that's mainly for main DPS Baal. I will also be doing a guide for like all the other weapons, basically, like the popular ones, you know. And yeah, anyway, it's been me, Arctic. I'll see you guys next time. Farewell.
Give them one target broken. Das Triebwasser. Der von Tagen Schuss. Nicht anwendet wird. Ich bin der Regenbogen. Ich neu selbst. Heideswetter. Ende. Unterprüfen. Niemand. Ohne Land Meinung zu sein. Ohne zu fallen. Es nimmt an. Ohne zu flüchten. Ohne zu zweifeln. Eine Zelle. Deckungen mit ihrem Ursprung. Meine Arbeit stue und führt ihn zu ihrer Zelle.